JG.
Yeah, Nate.
Shredeye.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, man. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Well, we're here in your garage.
Yeah.
Got all your toys.
I don't know about all of them.
Some of them.
Some of them.
A good amount of history here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to pick your brain on what makes you tick and your brand Shredeye.
Yeah.
Which
Well, it's nice to meet you today on the mountain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We had a fun morning.
Yeah,
that was pretty
epic.
Cool. You know,
Thanks for showing me around.
It's good to see you here in Vermont, and a lot of people don't get to come to Vermont.
Oh, dude.
And we always like showing people around, like yourself or whoever. And,
yeah.
So I'm glad we did that this morning for sure.
Yeah, that was.
Now it's warmed up, it's like 50 degrees, which it's
nice.
Yeah, I'm sitting here in my garage.
Can't complain.
Usually in the wintertime, we would not be sitting in my garage
yeah.
right now. I can tell you that. But yeah, the Shredeye boards. You know, I've been working and riding on boards like this for a long time, and I've been in my second season now with them, and I have two shapes: the Jedi and the Third Eye. This is the Jedi model, which is to me a little bit more snowboardy-like in some ways.
Yep.
And I don't even know if I have a Third Eye out here, but my Third Eye model is a little more surfy shape, pointy nose,
yeah.
kind of squashy tail.
What would you ride on a daily basis? Just your daily
I mean,
driver?
usually I like mixing them up.
Okay.
You know, that's just kind of nice. Like
yeah.
some mornings I go out and I'll take this one and I come back for lunch and stuff and take out a different one.
Just different feeling.
Yeah, it's just a different, you know, feel to it. And,
yeah.
The main bodies of the boards are the guts of the boards I would say are the same, like same dimensions, same flex, same channels.
Yeah.
It's just the nose and tail shapes are different.
Yeah.
But so they have that same body feel, but then you get to feel the tip, the nose shape and the tail shape.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And yeah, tell me a little bit about like the construction and what that does to bring out the shape.
So yeah, originally I had seen a long time ago the Varial guys in California at Varial Surf. They posted a video of them standing on a foam blank that hadn't been glassed yet, supported in between two things.
Yeah.
And it didn't break.
Just flexing.
It was just flexing a little bit, and it wasn't even glassed yet. And I was like, I saw that, and I was like, that's exactly it. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So they're just masters at making surfboards, and so we created this board that's surfy feeling because the way they do their construction, and this is what I was looking for with the rails up here are kind of surfy, super round. They get sharper and sharper and sharper all the way up the tail. And if you look close, you can see the extra resin on the rail there. So that's like if you want a sharper rail, if you're getting it dinged up, you can sand it out real quick. So the edge is all beefed up. And
yeah, it's interesting with the surfboard rail. It stays sharp until right above the fins generally, and then it rounds out. But this one, you're using so much rail.
Right, so your front foot, so like your front foot's here, right? Yeah, and so it's from here up, it starts rounding out. That's why it rolls into the turn so smoothly.
But it carries speed with the hard edge. Right?
Hard edge, and that hard edge kind of, I mean, a lot of times in the snow, you can look back and you can see it biting in the snow.
Yeah. So that's kind of what sets it apart. Like if it rounded out too early, it'd be a little more drag.
Well, it's your front foot's here, right? So the way the bottom works with the V in the bottom, so it's V from your front foot back, and from your front foot forward, it's flat.
Yeah.
And so where it starts to get sharp is right underneath your front foot. Your front heel edge is like a hockey stop if you need to and so it's sharp here, and then it rolls forward.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's like it's good.
But I've ridden a lot of different boards, and just this is very surfy. I'm anxious to give it. Try it. It's not like powder conditions, but you can still. We'll still be able to go in the snow.
Be able to feel
and make a couple turns.
And so, you said this is your second season.
Yes.
With the product.
Yeah.
How's the feedback been so far?
I mean, anybody who's either bought one or who has ridden one has kind of been raving about it.
Really?
And I had this guy out in Utah, big dude, 6'4". He was super concerned about the length of it,
size.
And he's in the snow all the time, and that's what what he does, and he was pretty blown away.
Really?
He was riding some deep snow on pretty short board compared to what he's used to riding. And,
he's probably throwing it around, huh?
Yeah, and the lightweight is key because in deep snow, you want your board to come up out of the snow a certain amount. Like if your board's under the snow, it's just like dragging you down.
Yeah.
And so the light weight of this is you can come up out of your turn to generate more speed going into your next turn because you're not under the snow. Yeah.
Wow. And how thick are they? I mean,
well, the key to it too is the flex, right? You flex. You pick up the carbon board. You can. This is geared after about a snowboard. Flex of a snowboard that I typically ride.
Okay.
So
you wanted that same flex pattern.
Kinda, yeah. And it's mainly from here back,
But you wouldn't. Are there snowboards made out of varial, like straight snowboards?
No.
Because of
pull-out strength of the bindings. There's a certain pull-out strength that the bindings have to abide by ISO standards. And so to create that strength, you need a lot of guts.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not the first person to.
Yeah, I was like.
I actually had made.
I
had made snowboards with varial foam as stringers. But.
Yeah, could you do?
Yeah, because it'd be sick to ride this with some bindings, but like the way we're riding them. In the conditions, you don't really need bindings.
Yeah.
You don't.
It's better this way.
You really don't.
That's the Jedi. And then that one is a prototype.
This was a carbon fiber. One of my first carbon fiber prototypes.
Will you make that for?
Yeah, I made some this year.
People.
Yeah, I made some this year, and they went quick.
Really?
Anybody who had seen it or heard about it, they wanted that board.
Are those harder to manufacture?
Not necessarily.
Just,
no, it's the same. Don't have to deal with the colors and the graphics, so that's a little bit easier time wise.
But they're not as flexy.
No, it's stiffer and lighter.
So
and thinner.
It's a trade-off.
Right. So if somebody was looking for a board, it's a little bit stiff, maybe bigger or just wants a stiffer board.
Yeah.
I had somebody who had a carbon fiber surfboard. Who was like really liked it, and he was like, "That's why I have a carbon fiber surfboard. I'm just going to get one of these in carbon fiber."
I grew up skimboarding, and the height of them was like carbon fiber. Yeah, epoxy.
I mean, these are 3.4 pounds. That's 2.1.
Yeah,
it's like noticeably different.
And you want a stiff skimboard. You don't need flex in a skimboard.
Right.
So the epoxy and the carbon was perfect.
And like some heavier snow and stuff, the stiffness is kind of good, and like bigger lines where you're going faster. Like here, I'm not. I mean, I've been on. Swifty and I did a run. We did a run down up here. We came back and we had never gone so fast.
Oh, you were just hauling ass?
We were, and but we were on like one turn the whole time. I felt like it was like 100-foot bottom turn or whatever. I was like toe edge, or I was just like we were mocking. We both blew up. It was
like big wave surfing. You're just like, what
I was just like, what am I doing? I can't get over that way.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds thrilling. So you wear a leash generally, unless it's a small one?
Yeah, leashes I always do because like a lot of times if you're around here, like the board will go down and you just go right into a tree.
Yeah.
And so or worse, I've been places where the board just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, and you have to go and find it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
easier.
A leash.
It's like not Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're gonna fall and grab it, but you don't.
It just
really
keeps going.
do that. Yeah.
These things are so
I've had to
silly.
go look for boards like days later because it's like, and I'm just kind of over it. I mean, sometimes when I try and do like finger flips and drop in, you kind of have to, but then your chances
of
nail.
smaller little hill, you're good.
Yeah. Right on, man. Let's go ride them for a little bit.
Thank you for a little more details on this thing.
Dude.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.